Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on Lumber Capital Log Yard. We just got in another load of logs from the log site just yesterday, so you know what that means, back to milling, but this time with an order. We have a fencing order for about 200 1x6s, which is the most common dimension for fencing, but just wait because it's going to get a little wild near the end, so make sure that you stick around for the whole video so you don't miss out. We have a log already canted up and I'm going to be showing you how I'm just going to be cutting this one a little bit different. I actually think it's a better way of doing it. So let's walk on over and I'll show you what we're up to. As you can see, I have this log already canted up, so all that's left is to cut 1 inch all the way down. But as you can see, this log is about 12 inches wide. Well, it is 12 inches wide. You can tell that it's wider than 6 inches. So what's great to do when you're cutting 1x6s is just get a pretty big log and cut 12 inches. But usually what I do is I cut 1x12s all the way down, flip it, and then cut them in half, and then drag all of them back. Then basically the whole log except turned into lumber back for then Jade to put into the pile nice and neat. But this time what I've been doing all day, which is working out pretty great, I actually like it way more, is I cut our 12x12 in half. So they're actually just 2 pieces here. You can see how it's down the middle already. So now as I cut through 1 inch at a time, I'm going to be dragging back boards instead of leaving them here until the end. And this is a lot better, I think, because then Jade can handle them as they're coming off and it's not so much of a hassle at the end when then you have a ton of boards left that haven't been put in the pile. It's just a lot to handle all at once. And it honestly, if you think about it, it takes less time that way too, because then I'm not waiting for her to stack them in between, right? Because I have to wait for her to put them all in the pile before I can roll the next one on because she won't be ready. So this way she can stack them in the pile as we're going. And it's, in my opinion, it's just a lot better system. I have done it before for some reason. I always just think, to hell with it, why do it that way? But I've been liking it, so I had to share. Now you can watch me do it because I'm going to stop blabbing on about it, how, and just show ya. looking at about 90 1x6s right here, so the order is about halfway done. But all of this milling of fencing has got me thinking, why not take fencing to the next level? Why just build fencing when fencing can mean a clashing of sticks in a log yard brawl? That's right, I'm calling out my sister for a full-on fencing showdown. On God. Sha, 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 sha. Ow! Sha, 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 yeah, 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 no, mercy! Listen, we do not need to talk about whatever just happened. It happened, so what happens at the log yard stays at the log yard. This is a policy that Jade and I came up with a while back when we started working with each other. Stuff happens, and sometimes it's for the best, sometimes, in my case, particularly being beat up by my younger sister, you know, it's not necessarily for the best, at least for my ego. But yeah, maybe you'll get a rematch. Probably not, because it took me a lot to talk her into doing it, just to get my butt whooped. Whatever. I just said we weren't going to talk about it. There I go again. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to check out our website, lumbercapital.com, where you can find all of our lumber for sale for shipping for only $5 for anyone in the US. So thanks for watching once again, and we'll see you back here next time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That thing's deadly.